So good morning, thank you very much for coming. My name is Petra Dal Santo from the company KEA. It's an Italian company based in Verona. And my speech will be about technical communication and DNN. First of all, very small presentation about KEA. Who is KEA? KEA is an Italian small-medium enterprise specialized in developing content management systems. Our content management system is called Argo, CMS, and cross-media publishing solutions. Our content management system and our solutions are for the technical communication. So the users of our solutions are the technical writers. Just a small introduction to technical writing. What is technical writing? So technical writers essentially manage content and publish technical documentation and product information. For technical documentation, we mean especially manuals for installation, for use and maintenance of products, online helps, quick references, troubleshooting guides, and so on. And for product information, we mean product and spare part catalogs, price lists, and data sheets. So it's a domain of technical writing. What are the aims of technical writing? The first aim is the product configuration and selection. So to allow the user to correctly configure and select the product. And then the secure installation, use and maintenance of the product. What are the challenges of technical writing? Technical writers needs to ensure the quality of content, needs to publish cross-media outputs for different targets, for different levels, so for and for different markets, and concerning different product variants. Technical writers need also to save time and costs when editing and versioning the content, when translating and localizing the content, and when publishing through the different media. What are the tools technical writers are normally using? Two kinds of tools. First of all, authoring tools, and then publishing tools. Authoring tools are essentially content management systems for the technical writer. The main features of the technical communication content management systems are single sourcing, content variant management, tagging and conditional reuse, integration with other data sources, so enterprise resource planning systems, product data and product life cycle management systems, product information and spare part information management systems, media asset management and document management systems. And of course, translation memory systems and machine translation systems to manage translations and the localization of content. And last of all, the workflow management, editing, versioning, and translation. The publishing tools aimed to publish in an automated way print media and web, mobile and apps. All those solutions are based on XML integration with desktop publishing solutions and with web content management systems and applications. So for the desktop publishing solutions, the most used are Word, Microsoft Word, Adobe InDesign, Adobe FrameMaker, and among the web content management system in our solution we use .dnn. So now I show you how to manage the the technical communication with our solutions. First of all, short overview, and then I will show you live how we use our content management system and our custom models to publish the content through DNN. In our solution, the authoring and publishing tools technical writer use are the content management system Argo. Argo is used as authoring tool, integrated if necessary with other data sources, especially with enterprise resource planning systems. And DNN is used as a tool to automatically publish online the technical documentation, so manuals, online helps, quick references, troubleshooting, procedures, and so on. Product information, so catalogs, product catalogs, and spare part catalogs, and of course e-commerce solutions integrated with the product information. The integration between Argo, CMS, and DNN is based on custom models developed by KEA. Those models aims to automatically publish online helps, guides, manuals, knowledge bases, product and spare part catalogs with e-commerce functions, but also product configurators and collections of resources. Here we have the schema. We have Argo. The main features of Argo are single sourcing of the content, tagging of the content in order to reuse the content conditionally, management of the content variants, and integration with other data sources if necessary. Then the content managed by Argo is published on DNN through custom models especially developed by KEA, and this way we publish online helps, knowledge bases, catalogs, e-commerce, and configurators. So this is the flow. What are the plus of Argo in this configuration? As I already told, the single sourcing, the content variant management, tagging and conditional reuse, the integration with other data sources, the possibility to publish automatically cross-media outputs. So we have models to integrate Argo with Microsoft Word, with InDesign, and with FrameMaker, the two Adobe desktop publishing softwares. And then we have custom models to integrate Argo with DNN, and if necessary, to export data from Argo to XML and HTML formats. And last of all, the workflow management, so the workflow for editing, for versioning, and for translating the content. In our experience, DNN offers many advantages, and the main advantages are that DNN is a framework based on Microsoft technology. That means that especially in Italy, the integration with other tools used by small and medium enterprises is very easy. The costs also for small and medium enterprises are affordable. Costs about installation, maintenance and customization. A big plus point is the integrated management of roles, users and permissions. And then the possibility to enrich the technical documentation and the product information with a lot of community functions. So news, blogs and forums, news about the products, about the technology, blogs and forums, and integration with social media. The log information supplied by DNN help also to improve the documentation based on users' needs. So we can easily collect data to improve the documentation. And finally, DNN can be used to publish documentation, but also to manage the whole company's website. This is a very, it's a point very appreciated by our customers because DNN is very easy to learn and to use, and we have a seamless integration between standard modules, third-party modules, both on the store, and custom modules. So DNN, in our experience, is a very flexible, scalable and versatile web content management system and publishing tool. So this is what we do with DNN. So through Argo we manage the product information and through the technical information, and through DNN we and especially our customers publish online the information. Now I will show you a use case. The use case is about a company called Sicutool, Società Italiana Commerciali Utensili. It's one of the biggest wholesaler in Italy. They sell tools, hand tools, machine tools, MRO products for the industry, so it's B2B commerce. Sicutool use Argo and the ERP, so the Enterprise Resource Planning System, as authoring tools, and DNN as online publishing tool, especially through custom modules we developed. Especially Argo is used as product information management system, and as I will show you, Sicutool manage items, descriptions, images, technical information, information about norms, about the use of products, accessories, spare parts, and so on. They manage the translation, all the workflow internally and with third-party suppliers. They tag the content for conditional reuse, so content for print catalog, for the web catalog, for the technical information, so the product cards. And finally, they publish the content cross-media through modules integrated with DNN for the online publishing, and with Microsoft Word and Adobe FrameMaker for the print media. This is a screenshot of Argo, but in a few minutes I will show you the system live. Then other product data, so the second data source is an enterprise management system of Sicutool, and here we collect information about, especially about price, availability on stock, packaging and weight of the products. Finally, as I told you, SQTool use DNN to publish the product catalog and to manage the B2B e-commerce system, but also to manage the whole company's website. The product catalog is a very classic product catalog. I will show you the result with navigation by product categories, search and configuration of the products, product card with also the list of accessories and spare parts, and finally the shopping cart. It's a B2B shopping cart. So I switch from PowerPoint to Argo. I will show you very shortly how SQTool manages the content, and then we can see on SQTool's website what's the result. Just a moment. So this is Argo. It's the content management system developed by us. It's a client-server software, and the aim is to allow product manager, technical writer, translator, and other consultants to collaboratively manage technical information and product information. So in the case of SQTool, just a moment, I open the document. In the case of SQTool, the information managed with Argo are especially information about the product classification, so categories and subcategories. Then information about the product, so item numbers, images, technical drawings, videos about the products, logos and trademarks, descriptions, norms, and then all the variants of the product with all the technical information, capacity, division, all the information the user need to correctly select and configure the products. Some information are managed in Argo, for example, the pictures, the descriptions, and all the technical information. Other data comes, as I told you, from the ERP, so the Enterprise Resource Planning System of SQTool. And those information are displayed real-time inside of Argo, especially the price, the availability on stock, and the weight of the product. In Argo, SQTool managed also the information about accessories and spare parts. So this way, on the e-commerce website, SQTool can make some cross-selling actions, and all the documentation about the use, the maintenance of the product, so product instructions, FAQs, and CAD files, so 2D and 3D CAD files. And finally, SQTool manage also weekly product updates. So if the customer asks for some more information, SQTool through this news expand periodically the product information and update the product information. So we can say that SQTool manage all the product information and the technical information through Argo. and, if necessary, integrate some information with data coming from the ERP system. But it's not all. They also manage the translations. So if we go on the English language, we can see that the same product card is available also in English. The information about the product and about the technical specification. And then SQTool manage also the workflow. So through tags, they specify if a product is new, is updated, or is a product that they don't sell anymore, so the status of the product. And they manage also the status of the single information. For example, if an information has to be verified or contains errors or should be completed. So the complete workflow management is managed by Argo. And finally, they specify also when an information should be translated. In this case, also in the English version, the Italian text is displayed, but this marker tells to the translator to translate the content. So very shortly, I showed you how SQTool manage the product information, the technical information, and the workflow. Finally, SQTool manage also attributes and values, so tags, to specify if a content should be published just on the print catalog or on the web catalog or to the Italian customers or foreign customers and so on. So they manage all the tags needed to reuse conditionally the content. So now I will show you the result, how SQTool publish those information on the website. So I switch from Argo to the website of SQTool. So the complete, as I told you, the complete website of SQTool is managed by DotNetNuke, and especially the catalog and the e-commerce functions through custom models we developed. First of all, you can see the product classification, so categories and subcategories are the same I showed you in Argo. I hope the web connection works. Just a moment. So you can, just a moment, the page is loaded. I try to reload the page.
There has been some problems with the browser earlier. It's been overloaded, and so if you have a live connection, you might have a
I tried. Otherwise, I can show you the slides because I captured screen.
You might find it's difficult to go to the root.
I tried just once more, and then I show you the slides. But you can the catalog is open, is available also the English version, and so if you like it, you can see the catalog live. I show you the slides. Okay, so what we can see online is the same product classification we saw on Argo, so product categories, subcategories, and subcategories. We have also a search engine and a configurator based on the data managed in Argo. The search engine allows the user to search as usually by item number or by description, and the configurator allows the user to configure the product based on the norm, on a trademark, or on a field of application. Then we have the product results and the possibility to navigate to the product card. On the product card are displayed all the information managed in Argo, so the item number, pictures, logos and trademarks, the norm, it's very important in this sector, and the product description. And then all the product variants, so item number, all the technical parameters, and then the data coming from the ERP system and already integrated in Argo. So the price, the availability on stock, and the weight of the article. Inside of those tabs are displayed the product news, so the updates Secotool publish more or less weekly. All the technical information, so information about manuals, about FAQs, 2D and 3D files. And in this tab, the list of accessories and spare parts for this product. Just to show you the connection between Argo, the content management system, and .NET and DNN, so the online publishing system in this use case. We will see. Yes, but I think I go on, and if necessary, I can show you later. I can go deeper later into the website of Secotool. Now, this is the use case. Management of the product and of the technical information in Argo, and publishing of an online catalog and e-commerce system through DNN. But as I told you, we have other use cases, so cases in which DNN is used to publish technical documentation and product information. Just a few more examples. So through DNN we publish product configuration systems. This is an example of CLAN. CLAN is a medium-sized enterprise based in Germany. They produce tools for the special tools for the automotive industry. Data in this case are coming both from Argo and from the enterprise resource planning system of the company. And the aim of the configurator is to allow the users to configure the correct tool to repair cars, a specific model of car. Then we have other examples where DNN is used to publish online helps. In this case, Progea is an Italian company, is a software house specialized in developing SCADA software, so software for the industry, and they use DNN to publish online helps and all the knowledge base for customers, so for registered users. Another example is the possibility to use DNN to integrate print and web media. In this case, the catalogs of CLAN are automatically generated in Adobe FrameMaker format coming from Argo. And then they are enriched with QR codes and augmented reality applications. So from the print media, the user can jump to the mobile website, and on the mobile website they can navigate the information, so they can access directly to spare part lists, to instruction manuals, to application videos, and so on in the different languages. They can, for instance, have a look at the videos and the 2 and 3D files to illustrate procedures, or they can consult quick references, for instance, on how to correctly use the tools produced by CLAN. Another example is from the website of Progea, and Progea integrate all the technical information with enrich the technical information with community functions. So with news about products, blogs, so to interact with the users, forums and social media. I have concluded, so they were just a few examples, and here you have all our contacts, and yes, I'm pleased to respond to questions if you have any questions. And thank you very much.
So is your system used to create, I'm not 100% sure where sort of we would use it. Would we use your system to create documentation that we could then supply to our client? Or
yes.
Would we get your company to create the documentation?
No. We are a software house. So we develop Argo, we can sell Argo to you, and you can use Argo to manage the technical, so the information to publish the technical information into technical documentation and product information. So starting from Argo, you can produce manuals, catalogs, or you can display the information on a website. So Argo is a content management system and a cross-media publishing system.
And pushing it through to DNN, is that just a click of a button?
So we develop custom models for DNN. So in our solution, you just push a button on Argo, and then through our custom models, the information are displayed on DNN. Yes.
So is Argo's data sitting on the website in a SQL database, or is it an XML? How's that data sitting on our website?
So Argo is based on a SQL Server database management system, and also DNN. So normally Argo is placed inside of the company on a company server, DNN on the server of the internet service provider or an internal server, and then we have a service that puts the data, collects the data from Argo and puts the data into the database of DNN, and then the custom models of DNN displays the information. For the
And so you make your changes on a client server environment, and it's then pushed
yes.
up to the database
yes.
and synchronized, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
And why did you choose to create or to use two CMS? Is there no option to get that functionality completely in DNN?
Yeah, it's a nice question. So I showed you Argo in a very simple way. I showed you very simple functions of Argo, but Argo is a very complex content management system for the technical information. It's very difficult to put the same functions into custom models of DNN. We tried this approach many years ago, but the users, at the beginning, I speak in 2000, we had two versions of Argo, one version online, based on DNN, and one version, as I showed you, as a client-server system. After 3 years, our customers said, we prefer to use the client-server system because the functions are richer and the performances are better, and to use DNN but it's not just, as a online publishing tool. And this choice is also good because this way we can integrate Argo also with other models dedicated to publish outputs on print media. So to integrate Argo with Adobe InDesign, with Adobe FrameMaker, and with Word, it would be very difficult to put inside of DNN, for instance, a module to publish the content on the Adobe systems or on Microsoft Word. So this is the reason why.
What is the price of an Argo license?
We speak about Argo. Yes. Also, we have two kinds of licenses. One license is Argo with 5 clients, client softwares, and the price is €3,500. And then we have another version with not limited, with an illimited number of clients, and the price is €4,000. So in reality, it's a solution targeted for the Italian small, medium enterprises. So the price is not so high for this reason, because this is the price our customers can invest for this kind of solutions normally.
We've built an application that we sell to clients as an ASP application.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we're looking to create some documentation for our solution. So when a client buys our solution, they can tap into our documentation and see what they need to do to roll the solution out, get help with various aspects. Would we have to have a license for every single one of our clients to see us?
No.
Or would it be one license?
Just one license. We also sometimes offer Argo as a software as a service. So for very small customers, we have a dedicated server, and the client logs into our server, so they don't spend 3,500 euros, but they subscribe a yearly fee, 500 euros more or less, and so they can use Argo online. If you want, you could also try Argo this way, and if you say it's a system we like and we can use more, then you can also, after this test phase, decide to adopt Argo.
So do those modules that go into DotNetNuke come with that?
Yes.
So what I do is I install modules in here, I point them at your server, anything I'm doing here will automatically come up, and there's search functionality in the modules. Can I direct, sort of put links on pages to say I need help with this, click, and it brings up my help within those modules?
Yes, the export from Argo already makes a tree view of the content, and so the user can click on the single items of the document classification, see the different topics, or search by keyword, by description. The output from Argo and our custom modules already support this kind of functions. So
if I'm on a page, say I'm on a page about a product.
So it's think like this, with a tree view, with all the information displayed, and with a search engine.
So my question is though, if I'm on a product, if I'm on a page that's got nothing to do with that, can I drive the client straight from a link into the exact data that they need in Argo? So, do you know what I mean? So
it's integrated with the DNN search.
Yeah, something like that. So if I'm using the DNN search, could I drive the person in here and pick up the data?
Yes, but not with the standard DNN search function, but with the search function.
That's built in.
Yes.
So the person would have to be on the page that is housing this module to see this data. So let me just say, for example, I've got a shop.
But you can install on your DNN this module, so your customer can search and can look for the information on your website. So you manage the content on DNN. Then you have your DNN website. You install our custom modules on your website to integrate your DNN and your Argo and your DNN, and then your customer can access your website and search for the information.
But I think we're missing each other. So let's just say I've got a shop, and on my shop I've got a very technical product in the shop which I can sell.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do is, for instance, turn the picture, have a little help link. When the person clicks on the help, I don't want them to have to go and search again. I want them to take them straight into your module and load that exact data.
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
So you can do that.
I haven't understand the question correctly. Yes, it's possible.
About the e-commerce part, I've seen that with the DNN install that you showed us, you were talking about shopping carts. Did you interface Argo with other e-commerce solutions in DNN, like in Bistro, for example?
Not yet.
No? Okay.
Not yet. Since many years we try to push our customers to use the standard e-commerce DNN modules. but we failed because every customer said it's nice, but I want this and this and this. So every time.
This is e-commerce.
Yes, but we try to to convince the customer that the e-commerce in the year 2014 is a very standard procedure, and the final customer expect to follow very precise and very standardized steps. But it's very difficult. We, as developer, have the wish to integrate Argo and our DNN solutions with standard shopping cart or e-commerce modules. I think, yeah, we will go in this direction. Thank you. Yes.
Two questions. One is, what type of ERP systems are you already integrated in? And is it part of the license, or do you have to pay for every different ERP system again? Mm-hmm. And the other question is, the managing tool, the Argo tool, the interface, is it already localized in different languages, or is it just in English, or just in Italian?
No, also, I answer first the second question. So Argo is actually available in Italian, in English and in German, and in reality it's not difficult to add other localization because right now we are localizing also in other languages the system, and we just supplied the .resx file to the customer in this case. They translated all the labels, we imported the translation. It's very easy to add more languages to the interface, or to localize the interface. Coming to your first questions, the ERP systems we have integrated right now are SAP, Microsoft Navision, Target Cross, it's an ERP system, I don't know if they exist in other countries, but here in Italy it's very widespread. And AS400, it's a very old system, and a few other systems. No, we don't pay for integrating the ERP with Argo. Normally, the IT department of the customer put the data they need in a view, in a table, in an XML file, in a TXT file, what they can handle, and we realize a plugin of Argo, and this plugin do exactly what the customer asked for. So sometimes just to synchronize the information, other times to automatically classify the information, or to put the tags what the customer needs. It's not a problem for us. We have standard plugins, or if the customer want to add more functions, we can produce custom plugins. Or we can also let the IT department of our customer produce a plugin. So it's if necessary, we supply the third-party ITs with the entity relationship of the database, with training and all the information they need to program and to develop the plugins autonomously. Thank you very much.
Yes.